Everybody, welcome back to another reaction. Lance with Dustin and Bree for episode 13 and the series finale. I'm assuming series finale of Kowloon Generic Romance. Yeah, this is it. We found out Kudo's really the bad guy, technically. This is all his problem. It's all his fault. He needs to go see some fucking
Mm.
therapy.
I mean, you're not wrong. That is literally the moral of the story.
I mean, he's
Seek
not the bad
therapy.
guy, but he's the one that's causing all this to happen. Yeah, because he's trying to reset shit. Oh no, not the
Damn.
memories.
Mm-mm.
When he was friends with Yulong. Yeah. Yeah, I was told
He's
this.
literally.
Yeah, this dude's a real dude.
Oh, okay.
This was cut from the manga.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
yeah.
Oh,
This dude was
Oh,
a real
yeah.
dude. Yeah. Well, something's happening mentally to Kudo.
mm-hmm.
He's having a breakdown.
Or the Gene
Uh-oh.
Terror is. Oh, mom. Ooh.
Oh,
Miyuki, don't look. Don't look, Miyuki. Don't look.
Damn.
There
He's
you
too
go.
evolved.
This man has moved on.
Yes.
Yep.
He no longer has regret.
Oh, disappeared.
You want to talk about Expedition
Not
33,
these people
Dustin?
just.
Yeah.
I was
This
saying, not these people
damn.
Thanosing away.
This is the Verso ending.
yeah.
This is the Verso ending.
Yeah. Jesus.
Alice in Wonderland?
I say, does this take you to the core of his memories? Like, where's this going to take her?
I mean, the last major
Gotta be
thing is
water.
to find out why Original died, right? That's like the one thing we need to know. She can't. It's water. There's the goldfish.
She's not real.
We don't know that.
She don't either. Breathe.
The fish breathe.
Damn.
I'm not going to lie. I half expected this goldfish to be like 3 times the regular size.
Oh, he kissed her.
Did it kiss her?
Well, it gave
I
her
think
some
so.
energy. Now she can breathe.
Wow.
Now she can breathe.
That's crazy.
I wonder if that's the spirit of old Karaji.
Hmm.
And he's real, I think.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah, another person for Tim to be like, you need to move on.
Yeah.
It's a good analogy for grief, still.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like, I could, like, if they really wanted to keep this going, I could have seen them keep this going by making the Gene Terror, like, and Kowloon the actual, like, character, right? Where we just get different stories. But I don't know if that's going to be the case.
Yeah.
I don't think that is the case.
Mm.
Yeah, this is starting to get really Expedition 33 coded, Dustin.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh, no. Hell
Girl,
no.
those stairs don't go nowhere.
They go up. Okay, the fish has got to be.
Yeah, that's got to be like the spirit.
I don't know, I'm a goldfish.
The goldfish is the Gene Terror. He's like, get this man out my code.
Mm.
Because you gave me my name. Oh, the goldfish was
Mm.
able to become their perfect self. That's cute.
No.
Don't open it.
The lack of railing has me on edge. I hate it.
And then don't open it. Obviously, it's his heart / probably his heart.
Mhm.
He's trying to close it off from feeling. And it's, yeah, the Gene Terra.
Oh, that's cool. It's like a projector.
Yeah, that is kind of cool. Oh, this is, we have to see Karaji's like final moments here. We have to.
Yeah.
It's the last mystery, really, of this fucking show. August 30th. Yep.
Mhm.
I wish it was last day of August.
The default.
What'd she say?
She said that she
Oh,
wants it to be the default, like
yeah.
how it's his default.
Never ending, never moving on. Got it. That's what he got the idea from.
Mhm.
There it was.
Mhm.
Okay. I hear you in the song background.
Mhm.
Dun,
そりゃそうだけど、本当はもっと準備しようとしてたんだぜ。グエンに頼んでサプライズとかさ。だが今の俺はどうだ。指輪すら持ってねえし、ひざまずいてもいねえ。なるほどね。返事は
I'll respond tomorrow. Damn, she goes to
Oh
die.
Oh,
my god.
猫さんっぽいや。生殺しだ。じゃあ、なんでもない日になんでもない
this man is
記念に
Uh,
absolutely traumatized.
撮りましょうか。なんだよ、それ。撮りますよ。
And that's where the photo came from.
yep, that's the tie in there. The only thing I can think of is she wanted to do what she did because
Hmm.
she didn't want to say goodbye to Kowloon. It was about to be destroyed. Oh, this is where he finds her.
Mhm.
That would
As
fuck
if
with you
he's
up.
not already a ball of energy.
That would fuck somebody up mentally like a motherfucker. I'll give you an answer
Oh yeah.
tomorrow. Find their dead body.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. There's the
There's a
pills.
cold medicine.
Damn, she went outside for that.
Hmm.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh dang, they didn't even wait until they left. They just
I was gonna
Yep.
ask why y'all are standing that close.
oh no, they just came and tore it down.
1 year later. He was trapped in the past still.
お前の夏を俺が壊しちまったからか。
Mm.
Yeah, like I said, that'll mentally fuck anybody up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I cannot blame you, my guy. And then it responded to his feelings.
Mhm.
I hate that sound.
Yeah.
Cicadas.
Man, I feel like I'd have a direct trip if that happened to me.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, this mixed with his grief, though,
Hmm.
you can't really blame him for wanting to stay.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, the only theory I have for her death now is that she wanted to die before Kowloon got destroyed. This was her ideal Kowloon.
Well, not only that, but maybe also too, she probably knew, like Dustin said, they wouldn't wait until everyone was gone.
They just freaking bulldoze that thing down.
Yeah. Well, that's how much they're trying to hide the shit. Damn, imagine if the show would have waited a couple more days. This could have ended on June 30th or August 30th. June
Mm.
30th.
Damn.
How many times? Yeah.
さあな。こんなことになった理由は今でもわからねえ。最初は夢かと思ったが、香港から来た本物のシュウさんと話して、
Yeah, this is what I was told was cut. So
Mm.
fair enough.
Mhm.
Someone you really didn't know all the way through, yeah.
Did a good job with everybody else.
All the fishes.
Yeah, the fish dying.
Mhm. Who could change me or save me isn't someone else. That's the fucking truth. It's a Ava ending reference. Is it the fish? I had to make the joke. Leave me alone.
Open the door as a giant fish.
I think I'm gonna say it's gonna be him,
I was saying,
himself,
it's gonna be himself. Yeah.
his
Yeah.
absolute self. The only one who can save you is you. Cue the applause, Shinji and Gillian. Go their separate ways. Yep.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Nazi Subaru laughs in your face though.
Yeah.
Let me off the hook
Damn.
already. Let me off the hook already, damn it.
I mean, that's fair. He said it's
There it
been
is.
countless times.
There it is. There you go, buddy. You gotta let that
Mhm.
shit out.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Good voice acting.
Mm.
Oh.
It's like, girl, don't follow that cat. It's a simulation.
Right.
We need more answers. Betting with your life is crazy. Mm. It's like she was gambling with that to see what would happen.
Mhm.
But it's also for our girl here to make that same choice. I swear, if this ends like I thought it was going to end, ambiguously, no, she let her live. Let's go.
I'm waiting until she can step 2 feet out of there.
She stepped out of it. It counts.
The hell?
The Gintero was a dud anyway.
It
Wasn't
didn't.
supposed to even work.
Yeah.
Oh.
It doesn't have anything to hang on to now that Kudo's
Yeah, it was like
dealt with it.
trying to live through him a bit too. Damn, girl.
Damn.
Hey.
Yeah, mate, what it was the best fucking character in this show.
Really
Mhm.
though.
Because they couldn't see it yet. Aw. Yeah.
Maybe he disappeared.
Hmm. There are things that will begin now too. Sunflower seeds.
Mm.
Hey, the fish
Oh!
lives.
Damn!
Get some water.
Damn! I have a bottle of mineral water.
Invite us to the wedding.
Damn, for real.
Really though.
Dude, go to bed. I was tired.
Right?
As hell.
9-1 Lee. Not sure what that's called back to. How many our groups dissolved? Oh, Miyuki is missing still.
Mm.
I mean, he just went and ran off and went with Gwen. Like,
Yeah, I was
good
gonna
for
say, he
him.
just
I
ran
say
off.
he ran off with his husband. Let's be real.
Yeah.
And she's reading the second part of that book, that story. Because stories need to have an ending.
Damn, the role model must have been a culture shock for her.
Right?
Hey, I had to go through some shit, girl.
What the hell?
I mean, yeah, grief is a lot to deal with.
Slap him. Oh.
Also, Dustin, I agree with you.
Yeah, what the hell?
I believed in you. Too late. Yao Mei will slap him.
Yeah.
Bitch, you disappear for 2 years to get your shit together, and the first thing you do is destroy a book for me.
I
You're
know.
going into the water. You're
Yeah.
going into the damn water.
Thrown off.
That was a good ending. Speaking
Yeah,
of shit will
I
never
liked it.
end. Speaking of things that will never end. One Piece. Uh,
Damn.
No, for real.
Leave my boy alone.
Natsalie's goddamn king of the fucking pirates are dead. One of the two. Yeah, I mean, that was a really good ending, I think. The one thing is I don't think we ever got the full reason why Karaji did what she did. We can speculate,
Yeah.
but I kind of like that because it's like, I mean, true to life, it's like Kudo said he never
Yeah.
really understood her. Like, yeah. Like in my running theory is that she died because she didn't want to see Kowloon get destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
This is my ideal Kowloon. Yada yada yada. I think she already had this plan in her mind to bet her life, like we saw in that little flashback thing there, and actually wanted to hit that one more time. The flashback with her talking to the old lady with the pills. Even if he knew it would change the world to accept the gift and undo the ribbon. Yeah, just change the world wouldn't be better than this one. Yeah, I do think I think it's got to be the fact that she didn't want to see Kowloon go,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
and she
so.
could, and yeah, I'm almost for sure that's what it is because she couldn't take the risk. Like she said, she was a coward. She couldn't take that next step to be with Kudo past this date because that's when Kowloon was going to be destroyed. So I think,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
I like how they didn't outright tell us that, but we can infer it enough. But we'll never know the truth. But that seems like it is the truth. Overall thoughts for the show. I mean, like I said, I think the ending was sweet. We got to see everyone have their happy stuff. I mean, nitpicking things, I would have liked a little more time with the pacing on this. Like, if this was like
Mm-hmm.
16, 18 episodes, maybe it would have been perfect. I think a little more stuff with Zhao Hei would have been great. His stuff kind of went pretty fast. It makes sense though. I'm not saying it's bad. I actually quite liked his stuff, but the pacing on it seemed a little bit
Yeah.
fast sometimes. They really liked to exposition dump a lot in certain moments. Like the last few episodes were a lot
Yeah.
of answers to things, which once again, in your mystery anime, you got to kind of wrap things up. But like I said, these are just nitpicks. I still think this is a great fucking anime, and this would
Mhm.
definitely be in my top 10 mystery animes. I tell you that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
And in the end, and its messaging is really good. How in the end, the only one who could change you is you.
Yeah.
I say it every time. It goes back to the Ava ending because that's the original Ava ending is pretty much just that, and that's some great like therapy for yourself to realize that. And this is all about Kudo overcoming that grief. Finally, it took him how many ever loops he had to do, plus
I
the
was
two
gonna say he
years,
didn't give us an answer.
Plus 2 years. Jesus
plus the two
Christ.
years, right? Um,
Look, the 2 years, like Dustin said, was for the culture shock the of reality
yeah,
and modern day. I'm sure.
Yeah.
yeah,
Jesus.
yeah, yeah. That's the truth. Uh, And we know that the G-Terra was holding on to its whole thing through Kudo. Kudo's intense feelings and emotions got through to it. Um, the fish lived, which is great. Um,
hmm
uh, yeah, but I think it was like, and yeah, absolute self with Reko there. Like she was real in the end. Now, whether or not she was real to begin with, and all that because she was a part of the Zirconia project stuff, which not really a clone, but kind of is a clone, but not really a clone.
Yeah.
So I could see that. And Kudo acknowledging that she is a different person also was a helpful thing because it helped her find her absolute self to move the fuck on. And now we can
Yeah.
infer the ending here that they're going to at least try, at least a friendship, but it feels like they'll probably get together. Um,
hmm
other thoughts? Yao Bei, my favorite character in the show. I think she was a
Honestly.
great driving force to a lot of things. Good friend,
Yep.
stuff like that. I mean, my one thing with this show, honestly, that I think it's it not it, it's a knock a little bit against it is that whole like weird storyline that she got the candy from Yulong and everything, and she went. That was almost like wasn't needed, to be honest. Like it
Yeah.
gave us some lore stuff. Yeah, I get it, but like she immediately forgot like an episode later because she ate the stuff. So it's like
hmm
I get why you have it. I just think you kind of probably could have cut that if you were trying to save time other ways. That's just my only
Yeah.
honest thoughts.
Yeah.
But Yao Mei was the best character for me. Um,
hmm
some stuff from Miyuki would have been better too. But like I said, that's all nitpick stuff. Miyuki getting his ending just to run the fuck away with with Win, and Yulong getting to help Miyuki somehow. That's his his
Mhm.
regret was that. Uh, and such a great touch with Miyuki seeing his mom. It's like, doesn't matter, and walks away. It's like perfect.
Yeah.
This show really is about letting go of grief and moving on past your regrets, as Kudo did there. But fantastic show. So, closing thoughts, Brie. What did you think of the show?
Honestly, this was such a good show. I really enjoyed it. I do agree. I think that she had the plan to take the pills from the beginning, and she had this one last good summer with Kudo, and that's like the whole untying the ribbon thing. Like, is it worth the risk?
I'm a coward. I
Um,
can't.
yeah, like that
Yeah,
kind of stuff. Like,
yeah.
I can't keep going. So it deals with a lot of heavy topics, but it also makes you think, which is always good in the show.
hmm
And like you said, like grief is such a heavy thing to deal with. I honestly loved how the show handled it
I think.
because
I
you
mean,
nitpick things.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you can nitpick things about some of the greatest shows of all time, but honestly, I really enjoyed this show. I'm happy we watched it.
yeah, definitely. Definitely. I think in the end, this is definitely a top 5 show this season, easily. Destin, what'd you think? I know you missed a few with us, but what'd you think overall?
I liked it. It just the beginning part got me because
Yeah,
like when we were figuring out the freaking Gene Terra thing, it pissed me off when I couldn't figure out if it was reality warping and that
I know.
or it was just like, oh, it's just making this stuff appear. I was like, what about the rubble? Are we just walking around that? Are we in
I
the sun
think
constantly
I think by
because
the
Yeah.
end,
it's constant summer?
I think by the end, if you saw it, you stepped in, you're in there. You're not just like wandering. I think if you're
Mhm.
there, you really are there. I think that's how they're setting that up. It's not just rubble, but you're
Because
actually there. Like you're like honestly, you could say it's an isekai. Boom, Brie got you again.
damn. I hope that's the case because that freaking took me out of the
I
whole
love how
thing.
that's like the one thing that got you.
It just took me out. I was just
It's
like,
funny. I get you. I
um
get you. I get you. It's funny.
but yeah, but I liked it. I was like, it was good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was very cute. I liked it.
Yeah, like I said, definitely going to be probably my top 10 for the year, I would say. Definitely my
Mhm.
top 5 for this season. We'll see. what else stuff, because there's a lot of good stuff. There was a lot of good stuff during the spring season here. But this definitely deserves a top 5 spot, I think. But my overall thoughts, like I said, very, 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 very fucking good anime. And I would definitely recommend this to people who do not like anime, which is also a good
Yes.
recommendation. Like it's always interesting when you get those kind of animes. Anybody who's into mystery, I think they'll take this out. If you're into older anime and you're not a newer anime fan, check this out because this hosts all those nostalgia buttons perfectly, kind of like how
Mhm.
the Walled City is. There was a live action trailer that dropped too after this because there's a live action version that
Hmm.
that might have a different ending. I'm not sure. It's supposedly it will. I don't know. There's a live action happening, and there's another thing you mean on top of like a stage play. I don't know. I just know in the end, I think it was a very fucking solid show. Um, but yeah, definitely glad we watched it. But let us know your final thoughts down below on Kowloon Generic Romance. And yeah, we will talk to you for another reaction. Peace.
Like
Congratulations.